How do we start this?
You know, what's funny is she was just asking me that same thing, and I started going off on a rant, and she looks at me and goes, I haven't even unmuted the mic yet.
I was just asking you a genuine question, and then I was trying to revive it so you can tell the same joke again.
No, the same joke, it doesn't hit twice.
Well, it does if the audience hasn't even heard it.
You know what does hit twice, though?
Yeah.
Is these planes that are
Whoa!
Anyways, welcome back.
Anyway, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All Blind. Final episode. I'm calling it right now. This is the final installment.
Yeah.
Garbage. That's not what I mean.
I don't think it's garbage. I've had a fun time.
I'm just being mean for no reason. I gotta get my phone so I can read Francisco Von Karma's lines, aka figure out what we're supposed to fucking do in this game.
I won't need any help. I'm gonna be a genius. Cue to me 15 minutes later.
You're like, this game fucking sucks!
It's gonna be like the what is it? The foreshadowing memes.
Yeah.
Where I'm like,
it's gonna cut to it.
You just hear the controller slamming on the ground.
Yeah, I'm like, Cameron, you broke it! You should know better than to ask that, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Von Karma is perfect in every way. The evidence here is in perfect condition. Should be a good reseller. Everything here is perfect. You pay money now.
Give me your money. Give me your 401k.
Give me credit card details. 4 digits on the back too.
Wacky three numbers on the back.
And expiration date. Very important. Don't worry about Scruffy. He's fine. His injuries are minor. Oh, we need to load up the anime after this and watch it. It's so funny.
It's funny that you were thinking about that. I was thinking of the fact that she said his injuries are minor, and I was like, don't tell Dream that.
Oh my god, shut up. There's so many jokes you could do about that one, too. All the items are inside this. You stole his coat?
What a filthy old coat this is.
That's Gumshoes. I can spot his tattered rags anywhere. I apologize for its ugliness, but there was nothing else to wrap the items in. Man, he got in a car wreck and you just like, mind if I take this? And you stole his fucking coat and left.
He's like dying out, and she just yoinked his coat from him and was like, bye-bye.
See you later, Scruffy. See you in court later.
So long, Gay Bowser.
I fought long and hard this whole trial. All for what was inside that ragged coat.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, look, it's a gun, and then she's gonna shoot us in the head.
I'm sure that inside that coat lies a crucial piece of evidence. Your Honor, inside that filthy coat are the defense's final pieces of evidence.
Your final evidence?
Hey, Matt. I forgot he was up there.
This trial's already over. All that remains is for me to hand down my verdict. I do not believe that any evidence presented now would change the outcome of this trial.
I love how they went the
Well, it's important. What?
Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence, down to the last. I request that Miss Von Karma be allowed to present these pieces of evidence.
Alright.
I suppose you're right, Mr. Edgeworth. I grant permission to do so.
Wow, you changed his mind real fast.
However, this one obvious rule applies here. If these items do not bring up any new points, then they will not be accepted by this court.
Okay. Bring!
Now, Miss Von Karma, if you please.
These pieces of evidence were items left behind by the killer during his escape from the police.
He must have been in quite a rush.
You could say he was in a big-time rush.
Oh.
Yes, Your Honor. The killer left 3 pieces of evidence. I thought he left 5. Alright, whatever. Somewhere I missed the evidence we're about to see.
Among the evidence,
Among Us!
1 used condom.
Whoa!
2 used condoms.
Whoa!
3, yeah, it's all just used
all,
condoms.
yeah, we got his DNA, but he's not in the system, so this is worthless. There will be something that will turn this whole situation around, like a miracle. A miracle. I'm sure of it. That's all we can hope for. You know what's funny? I was doing the Mia voice. Yeah, she pulled out a gun.
It actually is a gun.
Yeah, that's why I was like, damn, how'd you call that? Also, I want to point out, I did the Mia voice on stream for when I was reading Penny's lines from Scarlet and Violet, sorry. And Derpy said I sounded depressed and emo. I just want to point that out.
No, depressed and emo is like, gosh, really fucking hate my life.
Oh my gosh. Get out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft.
I think I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, you sound like Sebastian from Stardew Valley now.
No,
Look at the cool frogs outside.
what I was intimidating imitating was a French person.
Oh.
You know, like every single French person smokes.
I'll ask Jolene that. She knows 2 French people. I'll ask.
Yeah, legitimately every single. When I was in college, there was French exchange students, and they would literally just as soon as class ended, they'd go out and start smoking.
Damn.
Every
Are they
single
allowed
one
to?
of them. Yeah.
Well,
People-
I guess the
people-
age
people
back
are
then
allowed.
was 18.
Yeah. There was. Well, I don't actually remember if there was a grandfather clause. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's an interesting topic for law stuff.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that later.
The first item is a pistol. Does the killer's pistol have anything to do with this case? I mean, he didn't fucking shoot him, so... He died from
Just
strangulation.
in case I select this option, and Von Karma's like, what a
Yes.
stupid question. End of trial.
Whips us. Alright, you can press if you want. I don't know what we're gonna get from it. Does that pistol have any relation to this case? Why the fuck are you asking me? I'm not on this case. It has yet to be performed a ballistics test, so I cannot say anything for certain. However, I believe it has something to do with this case, at least to me. What?
Oh, that's right. She was shot.
Oh, that's right. Phoenix, how did you forget?
That's the pistol that he used to shoot you, isn't it?
That's what I believe, yes. Oh. I kept the bullet they removed from my shoulder as a sort of memento. I'm sure it will be an excellent example for the test. Well, you can do that fucking shit later. So the pistol that was used to shoot Francisca, it's probably not going to help us very much. Alright, well we got it anyway. A small caliber pistol. Okay. The second evidence is this videotape. I bet the killer took that from Ongar's mansion.
Oh, why is it all just furry porn?
Wait, dude.
And so much of it.
Dude, you weren't supposed to watch that. Have you checked out the contents of that tape? Unfortunately, there was no time to.
Yeah, it turns out that the big bear was actually his, like, fursona.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. But they would speculate that this tape is very important.
Why would you say that?
Because he came back to his hideout for it. Oh shit, the killer went back for it? That's right. It looks like he was trying to recover it. He injured 3 of the officers on the site. Damn!
It's probably the blackmailed video.
Yeah, that's probably it. I mean, Matt even said, like, I even got that motherfucker on tape and he's guarding his own blackmail. That's crazy. But somehow it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer. Surely the killer is no ordinary man. One of the items retrieved, the killer violently tried to recover it, contents unknown. The last piece of is this bellboy's uniform. Is that uniform from the Gatewater Hotel? Okay.
I love how I'm saving after every single one of these, even though I'm pretty sure just questioning for more details is fine.
Was that used during the crime? I am almost certain it was. There is even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets. There's no doubt about it, the killer was wearing this on the night of the murder. There is one thing I found interesting about this uniform.
And what is that?
There is a button missing from this uniform.
A button?
What? It just says G. It's a very unique button. I'm sure if we were able to recover it, it would prove to us an interesting clue. Worn by the killer the night of the murder, one of the special buttons is missing. That is all I have to present, Your Honor.
It's just as I thought.
And what is that, Your Honor?
I'm sure, were we under normal circumstances, these items from Shelly Day Killer's hideout would be very important clues. However, our question is not who did the killing. It is who is the client. Yes, that is correct. And these 3 items do not tell us anything about that. Thank you for your hard work, Miss Von Karma. You may step down now.
Wait, Your Honor. Please allow me to examine this new evidence.
Overruled.
Fuck, that was my only counter.
Overruled, more like overcooled.
You reminded me of a character later on in the franchise when you did that. We won't get to him for like a while, but...
This court already has all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict.
Wonderful. Absolutely splendid. This judge is such a brilliant man, isn't he? Kill yourself. I mean, is this the end? Phoenix.
What do you want, Mia? Stop looking at me like that. I said fucking stop.
Well, press. You'll stop. I knew it. There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there? I think you're wrong. I think they do exist. But you had to make that miracle happen.
Yeah, they're just endangered.
Yeah, it's not like Von Karma was going to recover a note that said, my client was Matt On Guard this whole time and it's signed by Dick Killer himself.
Yeah.
With like Billy Bob Jones as his name. You came this far. You can't give up now.
No, Billy Bob Jones is Maximilian Galactica.
I'm glad you picked up on that. But no matter how we think about it, it's try for my sake. Just think about it for a second.
I'm not very good at that.
There are 2 ways out of this situation for us.
1, we can kill ourselves. 2, we can kill them.
Oh my god, why did I never think about it like that? Thank you. The 2? The first. Make On Guard wish from the bottom of his heart for a guilty verdict. Huh? The killer will always place his client's wishes first. If On Guard himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostages go. Or hostage, sorry. That might be true, but that's asking me to do the impossible. The second way. Force the killer to end his contract with On Guard. If the killer was no longer to think of On Guard as a client, then he would let Maya go. Mia, that's more than impossible. This is a man who values his duty towards his clients above all else. I know both of these seem like impossible feats at first, but if you can make either one happen, it would truly be a miracle. Bigger problem is, the judge has already said that he doesn't need any more evidence. The pieces he was just shown, he's not accepting them. Phoenix, think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked for us? The other side. Wait, does she mean... You mean to turn things around? Phoenix, the judge said he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it? The person who needs the evidence. The defense, the prosecution, and the judge, they all see the pieces of evidence. And that's how we all came to know the truth. And there is one person who has yet to see them all. And that person doesn't know the truth. The truth, it may be what brings out that miracle in the end.
There are no objections this time, correct? Now then, I will pronounce my verdict.
Why do we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids? Kill yourself.
I've already told you, Mr. Wright. This court does not need any more evidence.
I'm not saying that... What? I'm not saying it is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor.
Then you want to show the evidence to that person?
Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, for you to ask with such passion, I will grant you 1 chance.
Oh, 1 chance?
Yeah, it's like One Piece, but it's gambling. 1 chance. You bet it all on green and fucking lose, and that's the end of the story.
Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person.
That's impossible to turn this situation around in 1 try.
1 try, that is all I will permit.
Yeah, know what they said too in the thing? Make a save at this point. I have to try to remember. Everything that has happened up to this point. Think, Phoenix, think. There must be a way to save Maya while taking On Guard down at the same time.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's not waste any more time. Who would you like to show evidence to?
so let's make some deductions on who has seen this evidence. Okay.
Huh.
So, Gumshoe's seen this evidence because he had it wrapped up. Von Karma literally brought it to us.
Yeah.
Edgeworth is standing right
I
here.
might need to reload the guide. You keep thinking I'm gonna try this one.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 options in mind.
Okay. I'm trying to scroll down as fast as possible. Hold on.
Part of me wants to present her just because I think it'd be funny. I don't think it's fucking Wendy Oldbag, but it would be kind of funny if it was.
Oh.
I don't see it being a lot of heart or will powers. It's just, I don't know. Is it Adrian?
You can get a good ending and a bad ending from this.
Oh really?
Yeah. That's why they said save at this point. This literally does determine if you get a good ending or a bad ending.
I'm kind of curious.
So if we have to save at this point, this is where you get to choose your ending. Spoiler above for the bad ending, or continue below for the good ending.
I don't see any reason to present it to these two.
What's the one above? Who'd you pick?
I picked Adrian Andrews.
Okay.
Is that not one of the options?
I don't remember. I'm trying to read. It's so horrible.
Well, let's see.
Alright.
I see. And now, tell this court what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, you're supposed to show a profile and then show a piece of evidence.
Oh, I didn't know about that. With that in mind, I might want to reload.
Yeah, you might want to reload.
I'm gonna show her a pistol.
And shoot her with it.
Yeah, I didn't know I was supposed to.
I don't have anything to say.
Well, I was just shocked. Oh.
Well, you got your not guilty verdict, I guess.
Yay.
We fucked up. I guess present anything and... Okay, that's where I was reading
Court is adjourned.
I was reading the guide wrong. It said if you present anything other than, like, these two things, you get the bad ending. And just like that, the case came to an end. I ran away from the courtroom. I wandered the streets alone. I never saw Maya again. The killer is a man of his words, so I'm sure he released her as promised. I heard the verdict of Miss Andrews' trial a few days later. She was found guilty, of course. The miracle never happened. Maybe it was never meant to. Because a miracle is something that doesn't exist.
I'm guessing that's the bad ending.
Yeah. You got an achievement for that.
Oh, shit.
That was an achievement, by the way. Yeah, so reload that shit. Yeah.
Okay. So now that I know that I need to present a profile and a
Yeah.
piece of evidence.
I got the thing for it. I know exactly what it is. So, who do you want to show evidence to, and what piece of evidence do you want to show them?
Maya Fey. We summon her.
Yeah, make her see it, even though she can't.
Okay, part of me is thinking something a little weird here, but I don't... You see, I'm kind of left thinking, like, I don't know who is supposed to provide, like, any more insight. But part of me wants to put Day Killer.
Do it. But what would you want to show them, though?
I was thinking the tape.
They'll do it.
That's what came to mind.
Yeah. Because what they want you to do is, like, like Mia said, is that you either had to make On Guard want a guilty verdict or make the killer drop him as a client.
Yeah. I'll try it.
And now, tell this court One Piece. One Piece!
One Piece! One Piece is real!
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth?
I think there's some merit in showing this evidence to that witness.
Bailiff, please bring in the transceiver from earlier.
Alright, looks like I managed to convince him. And we didn't get a not bad ending. Maya, she's okay, right? Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing a speedy end to this trial? Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence? Yes, one is all I need. I have here a videotape. It was found in your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get it back. That is most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client. I was told to protect that videotape. I thought so. I'm afraid it seems I had failed in that regard. Do you know the contents of this tape? I was sternly told that by my client to not watch it. I have had absolute no idea. Actually, you are on this tape. Me? There was a video camera hidden in the crime scene. Your actions were being recorded. What?
Is that true, Mr. Wright?
Who was it that planted the camera? Well, the only person who could have placed a camera in the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally.
That was Adrian Andrews.
Be quiet and listen, Your Honor.
Oh, yes, sir.
Your client specified the time and place for you, isn't that right? Yes. That was so they could film you. I had no idea. Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing? I would like to know why. Why didn't Matt Ongard film the crime scene? The reason why he did so is my take it out of this whole mess. There's one reason why your client would secretly film the crime scene. I'm
pretty sure it's it.
Your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you, and this is what they said. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, at least of all assassins. Oh, come on, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. Yeah, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I wanted. Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say to that, Shelly D. Killer? It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning. Yeah, by a natural. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks in plots of how to use people around them to protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client.
I have one question for the witness.
Yes?
You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all.
Yes, that's right.
But what if that traitor was your own client? What would you do then?
That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. And then, that client will become my next target. For the honor of the killer name, even if it takes an eternity, I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment.
I see. That's all I wanted to know.
So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. I get it. This is how we turn this case around. Mr. Wright? Yes? My contract with the client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will return to you your precious item.
What the? I'm not an item!
I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, this trial appears to have come to its conclusion. However, Actually, I don't quite know what just happened there. With the client and the witness and...
Oh, harder.
Whoa.
Ms. Von Karma, where did that...
She always has you in her sights.
Now, I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict.
Mr. Ongard, it looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You'll finally receive the quill you wanted so badly. You should be happy.
But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you.
What is this, a fortune cookie?
Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you would understand what I mean if you watch this video.
Help me.
Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please.
Is this alright with you, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, make that motherfucker guilty. We have finally reached the end of our very long battle. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there is no escape for him now. Go on, Phoenix. Take whatever way your heart tells you. Right, Chief.
I wonder if there's different endings for...
I can double check. I think it's just whatever you really want to do, honestly. Oh, if you're playing on HD iOS release, I don't know if that applies to us.
I'm pleading guilty.
Okay, good. If you play not guilty, you get the Innocent On Guard achievement. Doesn't matter if you choose guilty or not guilty. Alright.
Wait, I get an achievement?
I think, but it says iOS one, so I don't know if that means the Steam one.
Let me check. Okay. iOS is usually on the phone, but...
Yeah, it says HD iOS.
I
I didn't even know they released this game to the iOS.
Alright, neither, but well, let's see.
Congratulations, Mr. Matt Ongard. Please make sure to savor every moment of what little time you have left. Your Honor, as always, the defense pleads not guilty.
Very well. This court finds the defendant Matt on guard.
Please wait.
What's the matter?
If I get a not guilty, I'll be killed. I'm...
As always, it looks like we have uncovered the real truth.
Wait, I don't remember you helping out much in this.
Mr. Edgeworth, how is Matt on guard?
I have left Ms. Von Karma in charge of his incarceration. I'm sure he's getting a full-course meal of whip leather right about now.
Yeah.
Very good. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness?
Yes. I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. First time I was called to the witness stand during this trial. All I felt was despair.
She must be talking about the time Edgeworth really went after her. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did.
This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness. If you're going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me.
I did that, and I was just fine.
But after that, when I was alone in the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself for who I am. A very attractive woman.
Yeah.
I'm a baddie. A bad bitch with a capital B. And today, when two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, it turned me on. And I felt like I'd finally been saved.
Good recovery. Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen her smile.
I'm really happy that you two were in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time I felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone.
Bitch, didn't you still stab a dead dude?
Yeah, but that's whatever. She's gonna have to serve out her time, but
It looks like we have resolved everything at last. As for myself, there are still a few things I'm concerned about. But everyone seems to be in good spirits. And that is good enough for me. That is all. This court is adjourned.
thank you. You were great out there, Phoenix. What I did out there was right, was it? It was the first time you've not gotten your client off. You gotten them a guilty verdict this time. Well, he fucking deserved it, man. But you look like you have to look past all that. That's what's really important. You now realize that there is something more than just getting a not guilty, right? Yeah, I understand now. Phoenix, think back for a second. Think of the moment before Miss Von Karma arrived with the final piece of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you had to make. Oh yeah, what did we decide?
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter.
I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Should I side with justice, or should I save Maya's life? My client, Matt Ongard, is he guilty? Or is he innocent or not guilty? Those were your choices then. And your answer? Your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you.
Right.
Hi, Edgeworth.
I have good news. Maya is now safe in police custody.
Really?
Man, she snapped out of that. Pearls!
You're telling us the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, she's quite safe. She's on her way here as we speak in a patrol car.
Edward's like, what the fuck? When did this small child get here?
Yeah. He's like, she's coming here in a patrol car driven by Gumshoe.
They're not making it here.
He's got a sling in one arm, doing the knee driving as he's like, you want to get a burger? I know this red joint.
Yeah.
He's like, you're paying though.
Yeah, I don't got money. You got your wallet, right?
And Maya's like,
I'm poor too. Mystic Maya's safe. You get it, you really get it, Mr. Nick.
Ow, she punches deceptively really hard for a kid.
I believed in you. I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her, Mr. Nick will save her.
Where?
Get this kid a hug. Oh, thanks.
Oh,
What's wrong?
Miss Von Karma.
About earlier. Thanks. Ow! Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix, right? You lost. Your perfect win record has now been crushed. And yet, you are still happy? I don't think you've ever understood, Miss Von Karma. How dare you?
Don't worry, she may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago.
Edgeworth?
For my own personal victories and for guilty verdicts. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remained spotless. But a man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I fought him in my usual manner and tasted my first defeat. I felt like I had lost everything because of that.
Oh, wait, I just realized this entire thing is supposed to be like an allusion back to like his first defeat was in the Will
first-
Powers trial, right?
Yeah, what? No. It was the fucking red white one.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Darn, it would have been cooler if they did it that way, where like
Yeah.
his first defeat was the whole Will Powers thing, and this is supposed to be like a reference back to that because you know this new guy's the Nickel Samurai.
Yeah.
That would have been so fucking cool. But
I'm sorry.
They just bricked it like that.
I'm sorry. Well, they need to introduce Maya and then Mia dying. And
Come
whatnot.
on, Capcom, like get your hang
get
of
together.
things.
Get your head in the game.
How can you not think like multiple years in the future
Yeah.
how cool this would be on us recording this exact video right now?
Yeah.
I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then,
I had a gun in my hand.
it was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. And I was saved by that person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened, so I left the prosecutor's office.
Don't remember the rise from the ashes.
And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death.
As well you should have. A prosecutor who has shamed himself into defeat should crawl into a hole and die.
But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change.
What foolish nonsense.
We prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendant. But every time we did so, no matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith.
He just fucking shook his head at him.
Yeah.
And then, before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well.
You could just say you became gay for him. What? You trusted your enemy?
Doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses, the truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to fight with the knowledge we hold and everything we have. Erasing the paradoxes one by one. It's never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch. But we'll always eventually reach that one single truth. This I promise you.
Truth?
Yes, that's the reason why prosecutors and defense attorneys exist. But I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, right? That's why you couldn't forgive me. This man who went into hiding. Isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory. Who ran away into the night.
Oh, is Mr. Edgeworth right, Mr. Nick?
You really let me down. When he disappeared, I felt betrayed. This is so fucking gay. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me. All those years ago.
Erection.
No! Urethra! And you betrayed your own words. That's why 1 year ago, I made up my mind. I decided that Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least, that's what I told myself. Fuck, sorry. You pathetic fool.
Miss Von Karma.
I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. A Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect. Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. You are no longer worthy of being a Von Karma. And neither am I. It's over. It's all over. Francisca threw something on the ground just now.
This is an electromagnetic receiver.
Isn't that the thing she used to track Gumshoe?
I'll return this to the precinct later. There's something else.
Ah, isn't that Miss Von Karma's whip?
I'll never set foot in another courtroom again. I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action. You should keep this right.
Okay.
Nick!
Maya?
Oh my goodness, it's Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
One big happy family.
Yeah. I love the found family trope, man. I'm gonna use that for the thumbnail.
Oh, Nick, I knew you would come through. You got on guard convicted like I knew you would. And on top of that, you even rescued me. I thought I was gonna fucking die.
I had a close call there earlier. I had a weird dream that you got him and not guilty, and I got let go and whatnot. I was so pissed at you.
Yeah, I was so pissed off that I came and eventually killed you under a waterfall, and
Yeah. But same thing, you reset the game, so you got the good ending, right?
yeah.
Right? Well, of course I did. I would never desert you. I thought of the fucking Riz Astley song when I said desert. I'll never make you cry. But we pressed our luck this trial. You're really lucky to be standing here.
Whatever. Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost through Pearly.
Thanks, that's really reassuring. Is it really that easy to do something like that?
Thanks a lot, Nick.
Don't mention it.
Maya.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm relieved you're alright.
Hey, it looks like you made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, I suppose I'm a little different from who I was a year ago.
I could really go for a hamburger right now. Alright, I think it's time we got out of this depressing place.
Huh? Where are we going?
Food, Nick, food! Grow up, chow, I'm starved.
Yeah, she's been fucking starving for 3 days.
I'm so hungry even you look like a nice juicy burger on a bun to me, Nick.
You think I look like a hamburger? I'm a prime rib at least.
Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please.
If you insist.
Aw, that's so cute. Alright, how about we hit up the usual burger joint?
Don't be silly, Nick.
Huh?
This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of my gourmet food. So I decided that we have to make it up by having another feast.
Another feast? We didn't pay for the first one.
Come on, Nick, food!
We didn't pay for the first. We just go back to the hotel. You're like, all right, we're in that room. Actually, can we just load up on shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, pal. Sorry to keep you guys waiting.
Gumshoe, are you alright?
Yeah, but
He
yeah.
does concussion.
I didn't think I would hit a telephone pole of all things.
How did you fucking do that? A telephone pole? Then it wasn't a red light that caught him. Y'all did it again, city boy. It feels like my dear old heart was gonna give out on me, and I ain't joking.
I'm Jakin.
I'm shaking it. I'm shaking it right now.
Yeah, it was more exciting than the very last episode of The Steel Samurai.
Thanks. Now looky here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor. Don't you reckon you bullied Mr. Wright hard enough? If y'all don't start being nicer to him, he might just kick it. Tonight even.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. Well, come on now. Everyone gather around. Y'all are gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer.
Oh, you should have said the real country way is genuine.
Genuine photographer. My bad. I'm not fully
Well,
talking.
pal, at least we can put this messy case behind us now.
Yeah.
Come on, should I do
Don't you? Do you need to go to the hospital?
Amen.
That's that fucking reminded me of like the fucking Danny Gonzalez thing I just watched of him doing the High School Musical, where like one of the lines the character says is, "Do I always have to make sense?" And you're like, "Yeah, do I always have to make sense? Why can't I just go like, what?" That's what it reminded me of.
You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, Detective.
Oh, me? You really think so?
He's right. If it wasn't for the 3 items you took, I think this trial would have had a very different ending.
Well, I think if he didn't take the fucking tape, that would have definitely been
Yeah, I'm curious. So, like, the other 2 were just like...
red herrings.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're probably gonna file them away and be like, this is for the Shelley D. Killer case, and they're gonna like run it through forensics and see if they can pick up anything.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's... wait. That's odd. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir.
What? 4?
What was the 4th thing?
Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket.
Oh, there was a 4th item? Oh, come on now, it's over. But oh boy, I tell you, you really are something else. Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped, there's never a dull moment with you, huh? Oh, trust me, it's gonna be fucking way worse.
You think?
Why does she look so happy about that? Yeah, she was accused of murder in the first game and whatnot. And then in the second game, she got accused of murder. And this one, she got kidnapped. Holy shit, Maya, you're running up charges.
Yeah.
Well, being shut away for 2 whole days. Aren't you scared? Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless. I thought I was gonna fucking die.
We need to put her through therapy after this.
Just to get my mind off things, I drew a picture.
Sounds like you had it rough, gal. So where's this picture of yours?
Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see Mr. Maya's picture. You know, I don't know where it went. Oh, that's too
What
bad.
the fuck do you have time to make a picture?
Well, it's alright. It wasn't anything important anyway.
Aw.
Cut to the scene where they pull
Show the
out
picture.
something of Gumshoe's pocket, and they go, "Oh, what is this?" And it's a picture, and it shows her with all of her new family, with Phoenix and Edgeworth
Aw.
and Gumshoe and everyone.
Yeah, that would've been cute. Sure, it's nice to finally see them both smiling again. What is it, Edgeworth?
This thing is picking something up. Oh, that's Miss Von Karma's receiver. Oh, thanks to her, I had the most awful experience of my life, sir. I can't believe she stuck a tracking device on me. That's odd. Even though you're standing right here, the tracking device seems to be in a different location.
Well, it's with his coat, right?
Oh, it's probably busted or something, sir. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself.
But you barely in your lobster.
I still have some work to do.
Fuck, man.
Oh, but Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't even eaten anything yet.
You've eaten way too much, you glutton.
Had fun tonight. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You were here for 2 seconds. Come back. Wait.
What? I love you.
Do you love me? Press yes if yes. Press. It's like the little checkbox stuff.
Yeah.
I just want to say thanks, Edgeworth. You really saved me out there.
If anyone should be saying thanks, it should be me, right?
I feel like words alone aren't enough here. Actions are kiss that man on the lips right now. I wonder if there's anything I can give him to express how I feel. Don't give him a gun! Okay, hold on. I gotta like scroll past because they're giving me like explanation of like everything that happened in this case. Oh. Oh yeah, for the fucking next scene that happened. I forgot about that.
Attorney's badge.
Now.
What's this?
Thank you. It's all thanks to you two. You and her.
You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job.
It looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left Mr. Nick.
Sorry, I was watching his ass. Sorry.
Hey, Mr. Maya. Stop eating for 2 seconds and come over here. Yes, Burley? I guess you two can go back to being lovey-dovey, right? You and Mr. Nick, I mean. But, Pearly, would you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me. He's gay anyways.
I know a gay man when I see him, and that's him.
Well, anyway, I heard you're gay, so,
Yeah, come over here.
Kakarot, what is the meaning of...
I thought you were about to refer to the Sonic and Shadow one. You're like, Sonic, what are you... Oh. Come here, Knuckles.
Sonic, I'm back. What the?
Oh, well, is that what it looks like?
So, who's paying for this lovely dinner party?
As if you need to ask. Everyone say thank you to Nick.
Huh?
oh, yeah, I'm kind of at the point where I can't even buy instant noodles, pal. So I kind of already put your name on the bill.
Huh? Yeah, I got me a situation like that myself. There's this camera shop at this hotel, see? And I just bought myself this good old beauty here. It better be, somehow, for 3,000? Huh? What? Actually, I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your tab and all. Huh?
This is great, Mr. Nick. Yeah, Nick.
Why do I suddenly feel like I'm screaming? Oh, you don't need to hold back now, you hear?
Yeah, pal, it's time to let it all out.
It's going to be a real time, the first time I hear the real you. Go on, I know it's been a while since I heard you say I've been busy being a hostage and all.
Alright then. If you say so. See, if we were playing on a DS, that would have been the point that you actually like scream objection into the mic and it picks it up and it does it. But yeah. Anyway, good fucking game, dog. We gotta read all this shit.
You really came through for me, Nick. I had to hide that letter, but I knew you'd find it. I really feel like I've been living on the edge lately. I mean, I escaped death 3 times now. Pretty cool, huh? I feel like a pro.
Wait until I do it a 4th time.
And then a 5th time!
And then a 6th time. Anyway, this is
then I die!
And this is an amazing game. Second one doesn't get as much love as the first and third one, but in my opinion, it's good.
I'm so happy that you could say Mr. Maya and Mr. Nick. I'm so happy for the 2 of you. Speaking of which, I think this hotel's a popular place for honeymooners. So I sort of made a reservation for the 2 of you just in case.
I took your credit card and put it under your name. I hope that's okay. It said it was going to be $4,000 a night.
I reserved a honeymoon suite with the champagne and...
Rose petals. He's stealing flowers.
Well, pal, it looks like I'm back on the force again. Mr. Edgeworth had a long talk with the chief and he got me reinstated for my sake. I heard he said things like, letting that one go is bad for all society. I knew it. Crashing headlong into everything is the only way to live, pal.
Oh, good.
He
No, okay. His brain's bleeding.
passes out.
Yeah. Oh, it's her! Carl Weezer.
Yeah, I'm Maggie Bird in retired uniform. I'm going to be a waitress from now on and bring smiles and joy to the people who come by the restaurant, sir. I hope you'll stop by sometime, Mr. Wright.
Alright, bye, Maggie.
Aww.
Jimmy's your mom.
And Jimmy's mom.
You know what's funny? I just saw like an edit of like that new BB No Money thing. It was like check. Alright, go ahead.
Yes, are you here to visit a patient? Yeah, I'm Director Howdy. Recently, yes, that girl, you know, I haven't seen her around. Yeah, she's a baddie, but I remember touching her. I even lay so much on her, I would go, it didn't matter if I got whipped though. I liked it, yes.
Anyway, that new BB No Money thing, there was a point there was like, oh my god, and he's like, and like the woman says that. Someone made an edit of Jennifer Coolidge saying like, oh my god.
It's time to begin our quest of world circus domination, sweeties, and to let the world know we are serious, I plan to make a fabulous flight to Zimbabwe.
Hey Max, what do you think Zimbabwe's like? Do you think there's castles made out of cake and bunnies who can talk?
No, I think if they're already talking buddies, even they won't laugh at most jokes.
Don't bring him. Don't bring it back. Cameron, how'd you feel about this game?
I thought it was pretty good, except for that trial.
Okay. What, the Big Berry Circus? Oh, there he is!
I'm ready. There's no way these jokes are gonna fall on deaf ears. I'm gonna be more contemporary with my. I forgot. I couldn't even remember what.
He gave me experience high tide. You gotta get work all out. Prepare the Hanukkah course. Say something, will you? You're supposed to start this off. Get on with it.
Punch, 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 punch. They speak too fast for me to remember what voice I gave them.
Yeah, it was like, he made me experience high tide.
Yeah, I have to like get in the groove of it.
Oh, it's Andrews.
I gotta get like in the thick of it.
What's this? Drat is just an ordinary electric razor charging in the station. I can't believe this, really. How long did they plan on making me do this? Ah, but it's Edgy Poo's idea, so it means to have a deep hidden meaning. But why do I get the feeling they wouldn't forget about me, would they? They would never like this in the old days. Everyone thought the world of me. They used to call me Queen Wendy in the back of the royalty. I never heard of there was going to be the pain in the heels and I was going to burn. And speaking of the burn, they're playing with fire real dangerous in warehouses. There's sort of scenery that burns right down. Fires are bad.
Smokey the Bear.
Smokey the Bear. No, old Wendy Oldback. Special thanks to those people. I don't know how to pronounce your name.
Kumiko, Suikane, Yukari's. I appreciate everything you and Mr. Edgeworth did for me from the bottom of my heart. Oh, that's right. I received a letter from Miss Von Karma.
She told me to kill myself.
She said that after I get out, I should feel free to consult her about anything at all. I'm really thankful to have met everyone.
Oh, actually, it was really nice of her. I was not expecting that from Von Karma.
Now I'm going to be dependent on all of you, and if one of you dies, I'm going to try and kill myself again.
No! It has become difficult for me in this country as of late. As such, I will take a short leave of absence. If you would like to request my services, be sure to visit my homepage. May we both be blessed by the longevity. What, do you go to the fucking UK? I enjoy the characters in here and whatnot. I don't think there's any that really aggravated me that much, so... Even Matt was somewhat enjoyable, you know?
Oh, shit.
Even like the villains. I loved fucking Eenie Miney. Maybe because of the stupid fucking voice I gave her.
Who's this supposed to be?
Edgeworth.
Where are you going, Francesca?
How did you know I was here?
With this?
That's...
I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example.
That's just like you. I only planted it there so because he's always wearing it. This filthy drab coat of his. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage. But it's going in the trash, I promise you that. No, it's his coat.
Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man, he told me something very interesting.
When I ran off with the things from Dick Killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir.
4 things?
It seems he put the last one in his coat pocket.
He put it in there. It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over. Well, you still gotta catch Shelly the Killer. He's still at large.
What are you gonna do now?
That's none of your business.
Are you running away?
Shut up! You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be Manfred von Karma's daughter.
Francesca.
So many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win no matter what, and failure? Such a thing is not an option for me. My father was a genius, there's no doubt about that, but me, I'm no genius. I've always known that. But I had to be one. I had to.
You may not be a genius like your father, but you are a prosecutor. You have been and always will be.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. I've even thrown my whip away.
Speaking of that, Wright gave me this to hold on to. Right. You knew something like this would happen, didn't you? I'm going to say this again. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. I hope you will think deeply about what you should be striking down with that whip.
You haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked on ahead of me, or walked on without me. Miles Edgeworth. I've always hated you. And then, finally, my chance to take revenge on you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I can make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge.
I see.
You know I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until today.
I believe you can. Just like how Adrian Andrews did.
Adrian Andrews?
You were going to use her during the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using his tactics, isn't that right? Today, you chased after me, after I'd left you behind all these years. And that's why we're standing here now, side by side. But I have no intention of stopping. If you say you're going to quit your walk down the prosecutor's path, then this is where we part ways, Francesca von Karma.
I am Francisca von Karma. Don't think I'm going to walk in your shadow forever. Our battle begins now. So you had better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth. One day, someday, I'm sure we'll meet again in battle. Until then, this last piece of evidence that never made it to you, I'll take good care of it, this fourth piece, so I can give it to you when at last we meet again. They crash into the next tower. Oh, that's so cute! I forgot that she did that.
That's a cool little touch.
Yeah. You did it. You beat all the turnabouts in this game. And it only took us like 30-ish episodes.
Yeah. Saving content.
Don't turn out the PC. Oh god. Alright, well, final thoughts?
That was pretty good. I think that might have been better than the first one.
Yeah. It's only gonna go up from here. Third game gets crazy.
Yeah.
Not like crazy like everything's all over the place. It's just like everything connects into one another. It's beautiful.
Besides like the introduction of the like main characters like Phoenix Wright and Miles Edgeworth and Gumshoe and Maya and everything, I like the depth of the characters in this way more.
Yeah. There's not a bad Kate. Even this one had some good moments in it. Sometimes it was just the court stuff. I understand you're a performer, but can you like leave that on the stage so you can be a person in court? But
yeah,
this one was so good. I like the twist in this one and whatnot. I love the backstory that they introduced again because it was just expanding on the Fae lore, which we're gonna get into a lot in the third game. Just an FYI.
I'm not gonna lie, this first one was very forgettable.
Yeah. Well, it's basically like, just in case you haven't played Phoenix Wright before, or it's been like a while since you played the first one, here's how you do shit.
Yeah, this is the one where he literally like forgot his memory, right?
Yeah, like he got bashed in the head with a fire extinguisher so hard he forgot everything.
Yeah.
But when we play this one, the first case in this is not forgettable. It's so good.
Okay, well, I'll hold you to it, but we're gonna be taking a little bit of a break until we come back for...
Oh, absolutely. We're not going to
one.
be playing the third game for a little bit. We're just giving ourselves a break from point and click detective shit.
Yeah,
But
give my mind a break from thinking so hard.
yeah. I don't know when this episode will premiere, but if it like lands in the middle of like a week and whatnot, there will be no videos until the following Sunday, which we'll be doing Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So look out for that shit.
Yeah, but anyways, thank y'all so much for watching and bearing with us through this entire game.
Yeah.
It was a fun ride, but
Wait, I need to ask you a question. Hold on. No. How would you rank the turnabouts? To best to worst.
Just in this game or like
yeah,
all
just
of them?
in the second one.
Okay, I think episode 4 is the best one.
Okay.
I think then episode 2.
And
then honestly, I think episode 3 and then episode 1.
just because one is forgettable?
It's really forgettable.
Yeah.
Like, I completely forgot Maggie Bird was a person until the very end scene.
Trust me, you won't be forgetting about her anytime soon.
Like, I don't even remember what the name of the villain in that one was. I don't remember what he looks like.
Oh, I don't remember. I just know she dated a man named Dustin Prince, and we were like, haha, he's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I remember, like, all the characters in, like, every single one of these, except for the characters in this one.
It was a douchey rich man. It was a con artist. That's all I remember about him.
Yeah,
he had that stupid fucking blonde piece that came out.
And he was talking about, like, going to, like, some, like, rich college or some shit
Yeah,
like that.
and he was like, us young people need to make sure we pick the right college. And we're like, you're unemployed, you're bitchless, no money.
Yeah, but anyways, after the third game, I think we should do a ranking of all the turnabouts.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking something along the same lines of like we should rank all the characters that appear in the first 3 games.
Yeah.
But also the turnabouts would be a pretty cool one too.
Yeah, maybe we'll make an entire tier list video.
Yeah. Maybe not. This one had a really good case, except that one. Go away. Oh my god, I can't believe it ended at episode 4.
I know, right? That's
Nothing
crazy.
else happened after this one. Don't mind that silhouette.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I do find it fascinating that they did it like color and like very like these look like movie posters and whatnot, but then when they did this one, it's like just that. No color, no personality, no bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. And I would say we'll see y'all in the next one, but
we'll see you guys in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver if you guys decide to watch it.
yeah, if not, then stay tuned because the third game is not too far away.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna do Pokemon, and
I was leaving it on a good note to end
Oh,
on.
sorry. I was just correcting you, like, actually.
When I say it's not too soon, these motherfuckers could be watching it and the stuff's already out. They could be literally watching it next.
Alright, if the third game's already out by the time you guys are watching it, you are mandatory. Go watch it right now.
Yeah.
Go watch all the 30 episodes we're going to release of it in one night, even though it's probably going to take you a day and a half.
Yeah. Anyways, this conclusion is taking too long.
Yeah.
So,
alright.
see y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye.